Good evening, everyone. Hopefully, everyone in good health. So, what topic I want to discuss today? So, what to do if you feel down? If you feel really, really down, I'm really will be happy if you one of that person who never feel anything like that. But unfortunately, like really a lot of people sometimes feel really pressed, feel really down, and basically it no need to be like total disaster in their life. Sometimes it's really enough, like really small action or even some silly words, and that's it. People get to like really deep depression, and I knew it like not from someone words. I've been a volunteer for a long time, and I've been a listener for quite a long time, and it seems like a huge segment of people like not feel good at all, and not only from stress, and it's everything transfer to the long depression when people feel opposite and don't want to do anything, don't want to go anywhere, don't want to see anyone, and so on. And it's really sucks stay of living, I would say. And I don't know, I just try to inspire you just to do something. If I can understand it's many like bad things might happen to you. So I talk to many people. I done coaching as well, so basically, and I'm the one person who have not a perfect life as well. I had a lot of problem, and I know how it feel like, and it's good. It feels it means you are not a robot. You still can feel, and your heart is working, so it's okay to be human, for making mistakes, for be sensitive to certain things, and it doesn't matter how strong you was or how strong you look like. Anything can happen, and it push you really down. But what I just try to say, it doesn't mean you have to stop on this point. It just, you should be stronger, you should be able to deal with that, because it's all of the life, what called experience, what we have on a everyday basis. We have a really bright difference between good and bad, enjoyable and disgusting, and this is the beauty, because you will not know the good one without the bad one. So when days finishes, night come, and night finishes, day comes. So it's always good and bad, and after winter, spring come. So it's can be white line, black line, and so on. But it doesn't mean it's life stop on this moment, because some of my friends, they was like sitting at home during a month's times and don't want to do anything. It was like really big deal to come back them to the normal life, but I don't know, the circumstances wasn't not too serious like some people think. So it's not the end of the world, the life is going, so you need to be strong and move forward. So it's about not your only physical strength, about your inner strength, about how your mind or soul strong is. So I started from really far away, but I'll get a little bit closer and closer to the point, and I'll try to bring you some bright examples as well. So if something happened to you like that, I don't know, you maybe lose a job, or your boss not appreciate you, your woman or your man left you or cheat on you. It can be anything, like many reasons. It might be lost a business, lost money, or I don't know, you make a bad bet, or been in a gambling and you have a lot of debts. It's like so many cases. Sometimes people even complete suicide is really stupid things, and they just been depressed and been under medication, and it make it worse, and so on. So I just want you to be really strong inside, and I try to provide you some really good examples how you can train on it. So many people, it's like really enough who like more sensitive, like their best friends betray them, or they disappoint in some they made, so they just send like they suck, so whatever, some like small words with all of the situation what been collected for the last time. it can be like a big snowball, and one words and done. You might be not match the expectation of your parents, or have problem with your family, with your kids, whatever, anything. So anything can put people in a hard depression and make them waste a lot of money on a psychologist and medical treatment, and I will be glad if it will be helpful, but in many cases not really. So basically the only person who can help you, it's you. And whether any psychologist or coach, or you can try like a gestalt therapy or hypnotherapy. I try many things from both sides, and I've been a participator and practice on other people. So basically let's say psychiatrist or on stage, they only can show you the way where you need to walk, but you have to walk by yourself. No one can do anything for you, so no one can gain weight for you. If someone will gain in weight instead of you, they just will eat more calories instead of you and get fat instead of you, or gain weight, not you. So only you can walk to such door, but sometimes we cannot see way out, we cannot see what way we need to look for. We're just blind with our problems and we think that's it, we just done, but actually it's not. So basically it's a kind of art to always see the good opportunity around. And I'll give you one example. I know one guy, and he had like really hard and bad life. I would say he lost his parents when he was quite young, and after other relatives he stayed alone, lost a job, and had literally nothing. It's really tough. And all of the friends, they tried to support him and so on, and he not look like a tough big guy, really like an ordinary person. And he's really strong. Like in these circumstances, he just moved to another place, just forgot about everything, found a job, make a career after he opened his business, and make a family, and got everything he wanted. It's a strength, I would say. It's strength what we're supposed to train more. So some people who look pretty normal, they might be 100% stronger than we are, because in their lives they had like way more problems more difficult than we are, and they can deal with that. And some people, they just complaining and feel down because their friends, they not stay with them, or they just envy about something or other action affect them a lot. That's it. So yeah, so that man, he's like a really strong power inside, like really focused on something and just go to it. Get a wife, make a kids, make a business and everything. And his circumstances, when you like literally have nothing, even your own place to stay, no job, no money, only a few friends, is really difficult. And he left the friends, go another city, and done everything by himself. So basically it's one of the example, like everything possible. But another problem, we think we are like so special in our problems. It's a super huge big deal. Especially if you scale the universe, our problem is really big deal even in our solar system. And we are like at center of the world, and everything flying around us. What is a huge delusion. What these feelings, what make us special, really easily can get us high and put us down. So we can at the same moment feel like, oh, we are so cool, have a lot of like followers or friends, people have a lot of attention to you, and they're really attractive to the men or women. And then someone just reject you, or you failed the appointment or anything else, and that's it. You're going down and feel like the most miserable person in the world. But it's everything because we feel ourselves like so important. And if you little bit lose this importance, but not mix it up with a self-respect, you have to respect yourself, but you shouldn't be like feel yourself like a super important, because all of that extra attention and extra show, they might convert in something really different and sometimes a bit painful. So if you feel you're not really special, so you will not really care much what other people said about you. But yeah, if it's people you not know, you will not care anyway. But if it's your co-workers or your manager or maybe your boss, oh yeah, I'm so good, I'm just working so hard, and they say I'm useless and so on, what isn't true, and then we feel sad like for next months and so on, don't do anything. So this trend we should always train in ourselves. Like it's good if you done it from childhood. If not, you can done it now, and it doesn't mean like it's too late or I don't know, you too old, too young. People have like so much different superstition. And I would say like not only you or me or your neighbor or whatever, like majority of people, and everyone can have a difficult situation. Everyone can feel down. It doesn't matter you rich, successful or poor. Of course, much be better be healthy, good looking and rich instead of miserable and poor. But believe me, a lot of rich people have a lot of problem, and some problem identical to our problem, like have problem with relationship, or man or woman don't like them, or if like only for the money, they have a problem with their kids or parents, have problem with their friends and so on, with the business, and their losses might be like in $1 million, and you, let's say, lost only a couple of $100 on your work and so on. So level of stresses might be more different, responsibility is different. Let's say if you have a factory with 1,000 of people, and factory will be closely responsible for that people, maybe go in a huge depths what will be covered like to end of the life and so on. So I heard like 1,000 stories, and it doesn't matter if you are like a super rich and wealthy now, you don't have any problem and you not feel down. Yes, people still is, so it doesn't mean someone might be on a different position instead of you. But usually we think we are like a most sad person in the world, and we have the biggest problems in the world as well. But you know, some people, they don't have an arm or leg and so on, and they look quite positive. I really love to watch some motivation videos or some disabled people, and you know, the way they talking, like this kind of energy and confidence what they share, it's really inspired, you know, and they feel like more powerful than any other ordinary person. So if you have 2 arms, 2 legs, 2 eyes, yeah, it's really common information, you're quite happy already. And if you have some home, probably if you watch this video, you even have some device and internet connection, so you much wealthier than many people in the world, and probably you will not have a situation starved to death nowadays. So basically you're quite secured and don't have too much problem to feel so down. But you know, it's a problem of depression. It might be contain a more serious cause. With some time, people from even really small problems, people even ready to commit a suicide. And I talk to many of that, and it's like nothing special, just they love the person they love. But you know, it's maybe 1 million other people who will be much better. So everything that happened, everything's happened for good. They have really cool exercises, like in any shit happen to you, you'll find at least 10 positive points. So let's say car driving near you, and all of the dirty water was splashed on you, and you're all dirty, you need to go to the appointment, and everything feels sucks, like how can I go to the appointment and I'm all dirty in this like mug and everything. So try to find 10 positive things, it can be anything. Okay, it's not so bad, I have a little piece of cloth still left, and okay, I'm still alive, and it's good, it's car don't make a car crash near me. So it's really nice. So this water come on me, not on the granny, because granny have white clothes, even will be more miserable, and she instead of me will be really really disappointed, and I'm feel okay. I'm always positive, so yeah, I'm so confident I can go in a dirty clothes on an appointment and can get it, and so on. So like in any situation, if you feel it's like a super bad, try to find any positive points on it. It's have like 1,000 of exercises you can do, but usually people, they not look for the solutions, they not look how to sort it. So if you search online for some exercises, okay, how not to be depressed, how not to be stressed, and so on, how to deal if you feel down, and so you will find a lot of different information and suggestion, and if you will try one, another one, depend what works on you. If something not works, okay, just try something new, that's it. And sooner or later you will deal with it, you can get out from that. It's super simple. So another thing what you can do, why it's happened for you, if it's like, let's say you have some money losses or maybe some health problem, like serious health problems, try to find the cause. So just analyze what you done wrong and what you can do for fix it out. Usually we just, oh, that's it, and I don't know what to do, and then we are done. We just feel depressed. And yeah, about the today training, I'll just give you a short explanation. Same, yeah, as when I said like the strengths inside you, like be more stronger, have a more stronger personality, you can just training. So let's say with self-programming, just come to the mirror every day, say like, yeah, I just I can do it. Yeah, I can do it. Of course, some people say think, no, I cannot do it, and in both ways you will be right. If you think you cannot do it, no, you can't. But even if it seems like impossible and you said to yourself you can do it, yeah, even if you fail once, no problem. You cannot rise without failing. So you can fail 1, 2, 3 times, and after you can get expert in a certain direction, and sooner or later you will be able to do it. That's it. So it's more times you try, is more chance you have for get a better result in something. And the strengths, it's come for the small things. Every time you wake up and you'll say, okay, yeah, I'll do it. I want it. I want to get these things, I want to get that thing, you know, and you move to the certain direction, and actually you are the person who can get closer, and each day or each moment you get closer and closer to your goal. It's same like you make a hiking to the mountain, and as longer you hiking, as longer you walking, you get more tired, and each steps it get more and more difficult. You get higher and higher, it's less oxygen, it's more and more difficult. But it's a good thing what should make you smile, should make you happy, because each step you getting closer to your goal. So whatever you are, whatever you want to, so if you decide what you want to get with your aim, you just walk to it. It might be hard, it might be harder and harder, but you know, so each day you're just getting closer to it. You just get closer to what you want, what make you really satisfied, will make you really joy and happy. And usually it's not easy, because if it will be really easy, we will not appreciate what we got. So if you got some money easily, $1,000, you can spend it like easily as well. But when you're working hard on your business, you will appreciate it and you will save it. Same like in relationship. If some girl like meet you up easily, you have sex and so on, you might be not appreciate it. But if you date like a 1 month's time and she like super interesting, and you in kind of this kind of romantic relationship, what have a really strong mental connections, you have a lot of in common and something in difference, what working like a plus and minus on each other, you will appreciate it for sure. So it will be really valuable for you. So same, if you born with a good body already, not do anything, just look fit, so probably it will be not so valuable for you. And if you change your diet, you change your activity, you might lose it. And if you training really hard, yeah, you sit it on a diet, you keep it on a low carbs and training hard every day during last years, and you get to the shape you want, like everyone envy on you, like everyone wanna have same body, and you look just great, you feel great, always smiling and happy, you know. It's have a huge value for you, because you fight for it so long, you spend so many hours, you spend so much time and energy on it, you know. It's maybe in our three-dimensional world. It's some kind of law working in certain ways, and we can't change it for sure, but maybe you can. I don't know, cannot say for sure. But if something you work hard, so it's have a value for you. You will appreciate it, you try to save it, you will working for keep it, and so on. So maybe forget something not really important for you, you have to work hard on it. But it's nothing wrong to work hard on it. You need to say just yes, I can do it. You come to the bloody mirror and say yes, I can do it. Why not? Yeah, it's possible. It's possible for me, and yeah, and I will do it. And we'll do it not tomorrow, after tomorrow, I will do it right now. That's it. And it doesn't matter you tired, you're not in a mood, you feel down, whatever. If you have something you really want, just go and get it, because if you just stay on one place, nothing will happen. You need to move somewhere, you need to do something. So if you stay in one place and someone walking, he going further away than you, and if you will run, you might be there sooner than another person, and so on. So you need to move forward, always forward in that direction you want to. So just be sure you make the right direction, you sure it feels right, like from your heart, it's really what you want to do. And it's not only about exercises, it can be about anything. Yeah, and about exercises. So now it's really late, I come here this small gym after the job, like super tired. It doesn't mean I will not do anything, because I already make plans in my note for make a training today, and I skip the plan. That's it. It doesn't matter. I have a power, I have a wish, or I don't have a wish. I just follow the plans, and I know I will get some result. And also in my notes, I supposed to have some progression. Of course, no, it's like not a 100% solution, because, for example, if I do a chest today and my chest is hurt, I will not do it. I'll change it. So basically, I more trust feelings on my body. And my work still not finished, so I took my smartphone and just working in the gym at the same time. And tomorrow I need to wake up early morning, and you know, even if you're super busy, it's still possible to do something. I really not like to take phone and make a phone calls in the gym and working at the same time. I like really focus on the things I want. If I read a book, I want to be in a book. So if I make some plan or write a script, I want to be there. I want to make it as more perfect as possible. So if I training, I just want to focus it on the muscles what I training, on a training, forget a better progression. But yeah, if have no choice, it will be just excuses. So when people will ask, yeah, why you not finish it? So yeah, I just been in the gym, you know, I don't care about the project, I don't care about the work, but I know, so I have not much time for sleep, so have to do a couple things at the same time. But still, it's some solution, maybe not a better solution, maybe something I don't like, but still it's a way out. So it's many examples we not like the way we can sort it, but still it's how it always have some way for sort this thing out, but probably in many cases we will not like it, but still. So I cycling here about 15 minutes, so it was my warm-up for the cycling, and I will cycle back about 15 minutes, and it's only place I found here, and really saying they let me training here, and even it's like already closed and no people here, just I am alone and I'm not care. So some people already had a dinner and maybe we will prepare to sleep soon and so on, or watch the telly, or have some brainwash, and it really doesn't matter. I have a plan, I have to plan for training, and in my note it's wrote I should do the chest, so I do the chest. So first exercises I done just on the middle part, I done a few sets for warm-up, I done a warm-up, and after at least 4 sets, so I done 4 exercises, 4 sets. I still keep it, I still have some small progress, so I just keep it simple. 4 exercises, 4 sets. Try to make it 10 times each, but I not completed because I put it to 2 big ways. So I try to complete about from 5 till 8 reps. But basically it works not on pumping, it works more on muscle damages, but it's still quite good enough because it have a lot of different systems you can follow in, and if it works for you, if it's give you a big muscle, if you feel you get stronger, it's perfect. Just keep to it and work on it, and everything's good. And each set I increase away like about 10 kilo until I get maximum. and after change exercises. And here also have a small dumbbell, so I can kill the muscle afterward with a small dumbbell. And rest last. So first one I've done training with really high intensity, just a 1 minute rest, and I was so out of breath and I didn't had a good result. So next training I tried to make a 3-minute rest between the sets. It was good. But still I wasn't able to work with the big weights. So for the pumping it's good enough, but if you want to work with the big weights on a small amount of reps, I decided for take a rest like a little bit longer than 3 minutes, like 3.5, 4. Some people do even 5, 7 minutes, but I think it's too long. I'm afraid for get cold down, and when you get cold down you already have a chance like for get an injury or so on, or you like feel not so ready for work in a certain way. So I skip about a bit more than 3, between 3 and 5. It's quite enough, and it's good. I'm really glad I record this video. Well, I'm sorry, maybe in best quality, but I look myself and say, okay, you are too weak, you know, like you like lifting weights, same like girls in the school, and it's motivate me more. Okay, so next time I try to do the more weight, I try to do the more reps, I try to do the more sets, and try to motivate myself. So not look for any other person, but probably some of them they will look much better than I am, and try to motivate myself. So I try working hard, watching my videos, and okay, it's not good enough, it's not looks good enough. So I'm not able to finish it with a big way, so just complete it with a small one. So I tried a different combination, different kind of exercise and techniques and system, and see what works good or bad. And yeah, later I'll show you another video. I'll try to find like somewhere on a hard drive my really old videos when I just start gaining weight, when I just start working in with weights, because usually I just was really active and done in martial arts and didn't done much weights and wasn't an expert. But believe me, you go to gym 1 month every day or at least 3 times per week, in 1 year you will be expert. If you read some articles, make a small discussion about the food, try different exercises day by day, training to training, you will become an expert and you will know a lot. So it only like how much time you will spend on something and how much energy you will spend on something, and you can use it for anything. If you want to be a good script writer or good music writer, it depends how much time you will spend on it, and you will be expert. So if you will spend little bit time for being more healthy, for being more happy, be more funny, you will be. So if you want to be more healthy, okay, just add some activity. If you don't like gym, it's fine, it shouldn't be gym, it can be ice skating or volleyball or I don't know, basketball. And instead to be depressed and feel down, sitting home, do nothing, okay, just go and do some activity. I'm pretty sure it's 1,000 things you never try, and maybe it's some of your hobby what waiting for you. I talk to many people who like don't have any hobby, like no, I just eating, sleeping, shitting, watch telly, that's it. I don't have any interest in. Not interested in religion, psychology, philosophy. I not care about the politics and economy. I don't care about the geography and what's happening in the world. I don't know the history. I don't want to know, and so on. People live in a really primitive, simple life. But you can be different. You can like read at least 1 book a week, and you will be way smarter than some of your siblings. If you're interested in something, let's say economy or math, or I don't know, you want to know fractal geometry a bit more, quantum physics, yeah, why not? So just spend a little bit time, like 20 minutes, read some articles or some book with, I'm sure if you read a little bit every day, like half an hour, 1 week, you can finish a book. And I'm telling you because I do. And if I don't have a time for read a book, let's say in a transport or when I'm driving, I just listen audiobooks, and in 1 month you can cover 10 books with a topic what you're interested in. It can be anything what you enjoy. It can be useful information, or it can be just for satisfy you, like science fiction, poetry, anything you like. So, and you have more topics for discussion with other people, let's say. And yeah, if you are still sitting home, you feel down, you're depressed, don't want to do anything, just think how many things you'd never tried. Let's say wakeboard, windsurfing, kite surfing. If it's no seaside near you, I don't know, you can find a million other things. Segway, skateboard. Did you try a skateboard, for example, or ice rink? It's maybe something you will be so fascinated and it's changed your life. You became your new hobby and you will be want to get connected with people who are doing it and so on. Join a new club. So instead of doing nothing, sitting home and feel bad about yourself, you can do something. You can, I don't know, you can enjoy yourself anyway. And another good thing, like a fitness or workout or just exercise, it doesn't mean you need to look like a fitness model, but of course you can if you want, or like a bodybuilder, have like a good big body. Actually, I prefer the keep system just to be healthy, feel more or less good, and just not harm yourself, not damage yourself, because basically when you're training on result to be a professional or Olympic champion, and probably you might leave your health here, what will be not a really good idea. So yes, as I said before, just a lot of things to try, and exercises for keep you well. You can doing it for just, I don't know, in any other cases, like for relax, feel good. About this exercise, what I do, it's another powerlifter technique. I just wanna try it. It was suggested from a powerlifter guy. So take a big weight and you lift it and just hold it and do it several times just to hold it really big weight. Just try to program yourself to be okay with this way, and also it's make your joints and tendons a little bit stronger. So you just hold it and put it some way what you cannot lift, like really big one. But here I don't have too much weight, so I put as much as possible and it's feel quite enough. And if you will take like 200 kilos so on first time, it will be quite scary as well. So basically a lot of things, what really important is kind of a mental training. So training your mind, you should be comfortable, you can do it, can work with this way and so on. So I just tried this kind of mental training. It's okay for try different techniques, for try different things, try different training, what works on you better and so on. And it's what make you a professional, it's what make you an expert. And of course I will be glad to share my experience with you, anything I try. So I'll do more videos later on with some explanation, not about dietary and exercises and techniques. So it's some bit anatomy and biology, so it might give you like more clear pictures about many things. So about exercises, it's really perfect way for kill any stress or depression. I telling you, because I had a lot of problems on the work and so on, and you go and just work hard, or even work harder than usual, much harder, and everything will be disappeared. All of your bad hormones, bad thoughts will be just disappeared. And now when I will finish the training, I will sleep like a baby for sure, always. So also it's a really good way for get rid of problem with bad sleeping. So here I try to put the weight down by myself, but it's too heavy, so and no one look after me, so I decide to just take it off and not get injury. So safety first. I try it, feel quite good, and maybe next time try it again, we'll see how it works. So, but probably you need to try it 100 times until it will works on you well. So you have a problem with relationship, you think like any woman in the world don't like you, or any man not interested in you, or anything else. Okay, just go and make a good workout. It's really helps, and it helps even more when you keep focusing on what you're doing, keep focusing on the moment. Like if you lift away, just focus on your lift away. If you run, you focus on your legs, focus on your run. If you do yoga, you focus on the position, what you're feeling, and your thought working in another direction. You shift yourself, you shift your focus, and it's helped a lot. I tried with some of my mates who say like, oh damn, I lose the job, it's like job I really like and blah blah. But like a few months later they found a better one, and they don't know it's everything happened for good. So maybe if you're a religious person, you believe in God, so maybe angels, spirits, gods, whatever, they know what's better for us. If they take away the person we really love, maybe it was for a reason. Maybe our girlfriend or boyfriend left us, it was for better one, it not make worse later on. We don't know many things. We're really primitive in our mind, like a little bit better than a monkey mind, but still we think we are so smart and so special. So just, I don't know, for any workout it's really helpful, because for practice meditation or energy techniques for people who really new in it, it's really difficult for focusing on something. But simple workout is great. And activity, like any activity you can do, you can go play football or volleyball, badminton with your friends, and you feel fine, like can try anything. And it's kind of other, you can feel with each other, you can enjoy yourself, and also it always stimulates your hormone system, what's really important. And any micro stimulation by like simple activity, if you don't want to work really hard, you're too tired, too lazy, whatever, okay, make a simple activity, play ping pong or whatever. At least it make you joy. It's increase your blood pressure a little bit and make feel you better. It make a lot of different kind of research, like I read a lot. Like some of them say if people moving too much, they burn certain of cells, and after they have in old age. But in the same people who was more active during all life, they looks and feel much better in old age. But statistic, it's not really precise, but still majority of people will say you, if you was active for long time or all of your life, you will be more healthy, your bones will be stronger. I'm talking about the old people, and your joints will be in a better condition, tendons and so on. I stay in not in a one temple, in several, and I saw like some old monks, and they look really old, and they still really active. They just helping with the cleaning, like with the cooking, they look after the gardens and so on. And they said that before they was a farmer, so basically all of their life they're working hard, and still they look good, they feel good, they're moving good. I would say even better than some people in 20 or 30, they're way more active, and it's fine. And probably any doctor will say you like some healthy good activity will be really helpful, like a cardio exercises, like say a small run or 1 hour walk. I know some people, they just go and walk in the morning and evening, just for burn fat, and it works well enough. You make your heart stronger, you get some fresh air in the park, boost your hormone system just a little bit, and this little bit is quite enough for make your feelings much better. And of course nutrition, you need all of the nutrition. So I'll make more videos maybe about some culinary nutritions, explain about vitamins and oils and so on, so it'll have you like more ideas possible. And yeah, if you eat healthy food, like more raw food, more vegetables, more fruits, forget all of the vitamins you need, for sure you will feel much better than other person. So same if you go and do some activity running, you will be run faster and better and longer than people who not run. So if you go in training, you always be stronger in a better condition compared to people who not training. If you reading books, make some mental training, you practice your memory will be 10 times better than people who not practice anything with their memory and so on. So same if you read books, even little bit, let's say you read like 20 minutes a day, you will speak completely different way to people who not read anything at all. and you will seem like hundreds times smarter, and amount of information you know it will be totally different as well. So okay, I'm almost done with my chest, and here as you can see my chest already not working, so I add a little bit abdominal muscles, so just not make it too long rest, like I feel a bit boring when if I take like 5 minutes rest, so I add a bit abdominal muscle, abdominal exercises just on in between, because sometimes I need to work in too long and I don't want cool down. So here I don't have a big dumbbells, but you know, when you finish with the bar, even small weight is like quite enough for make a final pump on the end. So basically I don't remember what it was a long time already, just found some of my old videos and I decided, okay, why not post it and not share it with others. So I was a micro damages, and now I do the pumping 2 at once. So basically in different exercises you are working on different fibers, but basically I guess much better if I do it like separately on a separate training, like pump and micro damages, not at the same time. But still, as long as you're training, as long as you do the workout, is better expert you became, and still will be a lot of new things to try. So yeah, today's topic, how to not feel down. Try to avoid any situation what make you put it on. So try to not argue with the people. It's like a joke. One person with really good nervous system, he's like 190 years old, and MC asked him, and well, like how you living so long? He say, I never nervous, never worried about anything, I never complain, never arguing with anyone. And the man said, you know, it's impossible. And old man said, yes, you're absolutely right. So yeah, just try to avoid any situation you might feel down, but of course it's unpredictable. For example, if you have a problem with relationship, you fell in love and other person not respond and so on. But yeah, remember, everything for better. Maybe it stays our life, and maybe it's on my opinion, I can be sure on certain things, but still try to be positive as much as possible. God will not give to us more than we can take it. So basically sometimes life hit us really strong, and I wouldn't say I have a easy life. I try many different things, I taste myself in a lot of different ways. I lost the business many times and jobs and so on, and was cheated by friends. So I have a full spectrum of all of the things what some people probably even things to complete a suicide is quite enough, but whatever. Always try to do my best, be stronger as possible, stay positive, like think positive about people even if I don't like them and so on. It's just one of the Buddhist and Hindu teaching. Really not easy if someone like crazy driving on a car almost hit you and not wish something nice to him, but you know it's still possible. So it's really big test, or maybe really big teaching in this huge school what called life, because we still not really know what's our purpose. So probably we supposed to become like a gods. So yeah, life sometimes hit you like super hard. It seems like okay, it was the last one, that's it, and each punch it's put you even lower and lower. But you know, it doesn't matter how hard life is hit you, it's a matter how strong you can be, what hit you can keep it, you know. And I don't know, different circumstances and unpleasant situation might kick you like even harder each time, and even harder, and it depends, you can hold it or not, you can stay on it, you can deal with it, and you're supposed to be really strong. So maybe this school, this teaching, it's only for purpose and for make us stronger, for make us really stronger. And all of this what we have experienced, this life experience, huge life experience, what can help us how to deal what to do next, what we really want to do. Maybe for change our way, we use for understand what's really important. Like most important might be your relatives, your friends, your health compared to other things, your kids, whatever. Maybe your wife, it's most important things what you have, and so on. So it's just a teaching, and we learn the things, and we're moving forward. Yeah, about these exercises, I got the injury and I try to stretch my legs back. So this kind of squats, it's help to stretch your joint. So usually I do a little bit of stretching on the evening, because stunt job, it's fine. Sometimes you can have a good money, but it's so many injuries. You can spend all of the money for recovering your injuries on a hospital and doctors, but still stay positive and do our best as much as we can. So yeah, about hits of life. Yeah, I know many people, they had not really easy life, but they still stay positive, and it's a great example, like, oh my god, like how you still can smiling and laughing and so on, and you can take it like a teaching, so it's just about to be strong. So I'm pretty sure, so everyone of us can be way more stronger, and we can do way more than we do now. Our potential is huge. I would say it's unlimited. We just don't use it, and we just train ourselves to be weak. It's what we do, and because we watch a lot of shit on the media and say, oh, it's impossible, I cannot do it, and I'm too weak, and so on, and different kind of delusions. But I'm pretty sure the potential of our mind, of our memory, of our brain is huge. We just don't use it. Potential of our physical body is huge. It's just locked with some reason. We just need to hack it some way. We need working out for open it. And our mental health, I'm sure it's way stronger than we are now. I don't know if you just check it out, the history, like how people live in a old time. It was really tough life, and people was okay, still make families, still survive until now. But now with our social life, it's everything make super convenient. We live in a high comfort, and if we appear somewhere in a desert or cold place or in the mountains, it's really high chance for get died there, because we're not really to anything. We just became like home pets. And this life and all of the things during last 100 years make us really soft, make us like pussycats, I would say. So it's only up to you. You want to get stronger or not? You want to get your mental health stronger or not? If someone interested, I can record another video with another examples and maybe some more exercises, how working on your mental health and how to get it stronger. But easiest way, just each time shift your focus on something else. Always say to yourself, you can do it. It's not a big deal. Make a different self-programming. Try to find the positives in anything. Try to think positive. So usually if you think positive, always you're focusing on the positive things, and you start to work like a magnet, what attract the positive things. So it's more you do, it's more positivity will come to you. So the more good things, more good people, more good actions and situation, different kind of circumstances will happen to you. So basically some of the really interesting energetic law how it works. So if someone familiar with the Reiki, so everything is energy, everything is connected, everything is responding. I don't know if any people they know about the shamanism, anything. So many different teachings, they are pointing on a similar ways, and basically you are the key. Yeah, of course you are most important person in the whole universe, but you are the person who can make some changes. So you decide you want to feel down, sitting in your room, do nothing, don't want to see anyone, don't want to do anyone, or you want to go and try something. You want to try something new, see new people, meet new people, get a new experience, be more successful, get new aim and go and found it. yeah, or create a new goal and found it, because you are creator. Same like my mate who lost all of his relatives and go to another city. He is a creator of his life. He create everything he want. He said, I want a good family and kids, and he found it. He created. He found a good job and he created all of the circumstances, all of his life. To build a business he want to work to it, some small construction business. So he was good in construction because of his father and uncle, and it's a thing what he want to do. So we are creators. Okay, so time to go back and sleep, and I wish you always be super strong mentally and get what you want, and we'll see you tomorrow.